live, what, like 30 seconds ago? I'm trying to clock this delay on these bots pinging in the server.
We was at a minute 20.
Yeah. I mean, there's times where it takes like literally 2 minutes, and there's times where it takes 15. So weird.
You look so fucking tall.
You watch
Very
the
tall.
language?
Sorry.
There could be kids watching.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I forgot. There's only 2 so far, so hopefully none of those are children.
All right, we're gonna go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody to round 3 of the Gravel Trap Social Club's F1 Mavericks series. We are in Hungary. I am joined by my esteemed colleague and Gravel Trap co-founder, FL Racer, joining us from FL Florida. What are you excited to see tonight in Hungary?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see if the Alfa Romeos will continue their kind of team dominance and like teamwork that they've been having. And I'm also excited to see if it was exciting to see Jethro and try to work his way up the pack as opposed to leading from the get-go last race. It definitely seemed a little bit more of a challenge for him. But Suzuka is kind of already a challenging track, so we'll see if it happens today, if somebody can beat Jethro out and give him a run for his money from the start.
Absolutely, I agree. He was considered this sort of ringer that was going to just run away from it from the get-go. And it looks like when he's, in a pack, especially in a track like Japan, he's going to have to work harder than maybe he thought he was going to have to. Speaking of when you're talking about the Alfa Romeo dominance, let's take a look at the current standings after 2 rounds. There is a tie for first. Uncleaner Cross and Double A, both running 33 points, followed closely behind by Radioactive. Mark 7 Hitch, 27. Jethro, 26. A tie between Typer Fit and Derek in 14 points. And then it kind of goes down from there. We've got more than half the field in the points. That's a fantastic start after 2 races. There's no clear indication other than what you said. If we look at the constructors' points, Alfa Romeo, their teamwork has paid off. They are ahead by 1 point, 61-60 with Red Bull. And we have one team left to get in the points. That's Ferrari. So tonight we are going to be all, at least on my end, I like to root for underdogs. And I'll be hoping to at least see them get into the points tonight and do their best from there. Who are you secretly, unbiasedly rooting for tonight?
I don't think it's much of a secret, actually, because Prezzi's my teammate for Tier 1.
Okay.
So I have to give him the teammate love and hope that he winds up with some kind of points tonight.
Yeah. 2 Cents, as I often say, is my former teammate from Season 2, so I root for him. You were my teammate in Season 1. I'm going to root for you to do well tonight and not cause any crashes with the commentator's curse. That's for sure. and
I'm going to
myself.
refuse from saying anybody's names tonight.
That car there. If you are joining us from your home on your mobile device and or computer or whatever, please let us know in the comments. Say hi. If you have predictions about tonight, anyone you're rooting for, let us know. One thing to note tonight, we have our first grid penalty being served by the official Carlos, currently in P13. He can run Q1. He has a Q2 ban, which means he can run Q1, get himself out of the bottom 5, and then from there, he has to sit out Q2, which will drop him to, I guess, what is that? 15th?
Yeah,
because
he'll
it's
spot in the 15th. And
yeah. So
it doesn't look like it'll be that hard.
It's the
because
bottom
AA
3. Yeah, bottom
the
2
bottom 3
essentially.
will go out in this
He has to get
situation.
out of the bottom 2. Okay. Dab City is tuned in. Dab City. I saw your message in the server about ACC. Go ahead and scroll to the top of the channel list there. You'll see a channel called ACC GT Racing. In there, you're going to see a link to join the server for our new endurance league that is ACC-centric. All of our ACC activity has now moved to this new league that we've created, the Gravel Trap Endurance League. Join, just click join there, and all your ACC brethren with all their knowledge, expertise, and wisdom, such as the gentleman below me here, can definitely get you any information you need about ACC.
Yeah, lots of people there to provide input on setups and all that good stuff.
But you're welcome to hang out here, in the social club server. It's still going to be the central hub of a lot of our social activity and racing and stuff. But we've just ACC is so popular and so specialized, we thought it deserved its own home.
Yeah, it's gotten really popular. I think 27 people joined the server in one day. So
I see
that
you
was pretty
lurking,
exciting to see
Booby.
that many people moved over.
Radioactive says that he sees Booby lurking. Do we have other people spectating the race other than you and I? Is that possible someone jumped in the race?
Or watching our stream.
Okay.
Or just he creepily knows that Booby is watching us.
In general, we do discourage people from joining the lobby if there's extra slots and spectating. Just because in the past there have been glitches to occur when someone leaves, and if it has caused host migrations, desyncs, things like that. So please don't join the lobby if you're a member of the club. You can hang out with us here in the stream and enjoy our witty banter. All right, we are in the last minute of Q1, and it looks like the official Carlos is still holding on to P13, so he'll make it into Q2 and get to rest at 15 probably. Derek currently taking the lead by what looks to be that looks like 6/10 over Jethro.
He's putting in a fast lap, but Jethro's on the mediums, so
yeah, he's probably also doing a Rubik's Cube with his left hand.
it just hit me what you said. Yeah, he's probably doing a Rubik's Cube in his left hand.
Did you see the whole comment we were having today about him racing the extra Mavericks seat?
Yeah,
one controller in each hand.
Do it.
He could. I actually, my first foray into any kind of video game racing was Gran Turismo 2 on the PlayStation 2. And the only reason I had it, because I didn't grow up with video games as a kid, I had broken my arm, my left arm, and I had these titanium pins sticking out of it. And I only had the use of my right hand, so I learned how to race Gran Turismo with my right hand using just the knobby sticks on the PlayStation controller. So it is feasible that you could do 2 cars at once if you could split the hemispheres of your brain or something, I guess.
I commend you for that. That sounds incredibly hard.
It was. All right, that is Q1. There you go. We've got Derek, Jethro, Typer, Fit, Radioactive, the Alphas, as predicted there, side by side. Both Williams up high there. Heading on down to, we've got Beyond Johnny, Stickman, Potato Aim? Is that the name I'm going to scrutinize tonight? Potato Aim? Is that, he's got the aim of a potato gun? If anyone knows his etymology for that name, let me know. And then Double A, who we know.
Take a break. Take a break from your HPV lecture to watch this. This is more important than HPV lectures.
Bro, I'm trying to watch. Oh, like a lecture about human. Is it papilloma virus? Give me the phonetic spelling.
I'm assuming that's our resident soon-to-be nurse.
I know it's not the human Pamplona virus, because that would be something in Spain with bulls.
He's the future team physician.
Yeah, he's gonna be our medic.
Keep you around for that.
Mac. All right. Okay, so we're in Q2. I should have had tire detail up last time. I doubt anyone's gonna go mediums in Q2. Papilloma virus. That's what. Okay. What the hell did I just drop it? Yeah, we're having a very serious discussion about medical diagnoses in irresponsible youths, and
Yeah, HPV is a prevalent issue. We're talking about only the facts here on the Gravel Trap Social Club Twitch in between qualifying sessions.
Yeah, there will be the trouble is there. Oh, he's tuned in, Prezi. He's tuned in.
Hello, how are you, sir? Are you from the server or up first? Piper, it's gonna go set the pace. And Derek.
Yeah. So Carlos just went ahead and retired. Okay. All right. Derek is rapid. Derek, if y'all remember, was our season 1 champion, and I mean, if you haven't checked it out before, let's go ahead and take a look here real quick. I'll show you on the website. Give me just a second here. All right, so if you go, for any of you members, you go to the website, go to the Formula 1 section. There's the Hall of Records and the Wall of Champions. If you go to the Hall of Records, you're going to see basically wins and podiums records for every driver on the grid. It might not reflect the first few rounds of this current season, but that will be updated shortly. Derek still leads with 23 wins, 37 podiums. He, obviously Jethro hasn't been here as long as him, but that's still double what the closest person has behind Derek there. So he is a force to be reckoned with, not to be counted out. Highlight my little record right there.
Oh, look at me. There I am. How about that?
There you is. 2 and 6. Very nice.
Not too shabby for a league owner.
Not at all. Go ahead and our wall of champions here. There he is. won season 1 with 10 wins, 14 podiums. If I remember correctly, he sat out or missed like the first 3 races of that season. I think he DNF'd a couple times. Like if he was racing, he
Yeah,
won.
I had a bad luck streak for sure.
Yeah. You can see
Fortunately,
our 2-time winner, Radioactive, here.
speak of the devil, it looks like commentator's curse starts again because Derek just ran off track, and it looks like he may have gotten in the way of another car on the front straight. As we spoke about him.
Clip that, folks. Clip that. Clip that. Yeah, he's definitely invalidated.
If it is recording what happened tonight, last weekend it was not last weekend, last week, it was not recording what happened.
Oh, what you're seeing there on your Xbox?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's still not doing it tonight?
We'll see here in a little bit.
Okay.
If I get the notification on my phone.
All right. Carlos just messaged me. He's super stoked about making it into Q2.
Good job.
So P14 looks like that'll be his resting position.
You really have had some great teammates. Some of your teammates have been.
I've only had 2. I raced 2 seasons and I was whoa. Hey, Derek. Sniffing that Aston there.
He definitely went. I wish it would have. I hope it does, like the clip, because he definitely went off track. Maybe he was just off throttle enough that it didn't matter. But to put a 1:16.8 with an issue at the end is still pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. While we're killing time before the actual Grand Prix, let's take a quick look at our safety car lounge, as we've shockingly had to go to a few times in Mavericks, which we weren't expecting to do. This week, it's actually going to be trivia, not quotes, because quotes were really hard, and I don't think anyone's watched Top Gun recently. I know I rewatched it before going to see the sequel, Maverick. Tonight is just trivia about the movie Maverick that came out in 2022. So should be top of mind for the viewers and drivers here. As usual, Booby Poppy likes to hop in and start playing tic-tac-toe right away. Everyone, if you see what Poppy's doing there, or sorry, Curtin in the comment section, that's how you play tic-tac-toe. Is you type in exclamation TT space and then whatever box number you want to drop an X in, and that's how you play tic-tac-toe.
Go 6th fastest. I only know the answer to number 1, not because I've seen the movie, but I play a good deal of Microsoft Flight Sim in my spare time when I don't want to do anything competitive at all.
There you go. Yeah, Yeah.
And it is awfully fun to do Mach 10 in it.
What, like a Delta airliner?
In an a Delta airliner.
All right, folks. As you might have been paying attention, you got the answer from our FL Racer right there.
Or I was wrong. Ooh, Cleaner puts a 1:17.2 up.
All right, this is the fight for the top 10 shootout. And it's a draw between Booby Poppy and the AI playing tic-tac-toe.
MK7's coming around the line now. Once again, the Alfa Romeos are side by side. And Jethro not get a lap in, or?
He did some short lap. He's in the pit. I don't know what he's waiting for.
He's got a 1:26.8 and he just entered. I'm on board with him, and he just pulled back into the pit. Like he's gonna have one more chance. That's something that I did not expect. Add that to the unexpected list today.
No, he just needs to do better than an 18 flat.
I think he might have that in him. I'm not really sure, but he may.
Yeah, I am pretty surprised at the delta between first and third right now. But maybe that's Derek just pushing and not showboating, but he likes to flex, and the alphas knowing they don't need to go nuts yet. It's honestly it's that back of the pack there. It's at 7 through 13, where it's like it's all very close together. Half second.
Dero's coming around. Ooh, Dero pushes the play up. Kind of helps close that gap. Now it's kind of 1-4 instead of 1-3.
Who? Oh yeah, Dero, TJ. Dirty Dero, as he's called elsewhere.
What a name. Who's next? That's an AlphaTauri coming over the last line. It's 2 cent. I'm not. He may be on a hot lap. Yep, he's gonna go around the edge.
Like 2 cents had an issue about a half hour ago with the game crashing during a load screen, but I guess he's back in.
Does go up to 11th.
A lot of 18 flats.
Yeah?
There's 3 of them. 2
Three.
identical.
Holy cow.
Hilo
2
and Mark 7
I'm
Hitch,
taking a
identical.
screenshot of that. Grab a quick screenshot of that. It will let me take screenshots, but unfortunately it is not clipping for some reason. I don't know why. I will investigate that after tonight's race.
Should we come up with some kind of like award for identical quality times?
A twinsies award or something.
Yeah, I think I could
Because
we could send a sticker.
The chances of that happening is really slim to none. It's
I've seen it a number of times. Like it's even in our league, it's happened now and again. All right, so we know Jethro is out. He is starting his hot lap. Let's follow along. On board with Jethro. His Sector 1 was 4 seconds faster than his last one. Setting the fastest Sector 1. Perfect placement on those curbs going through that chicane.
Yeah, that was very, very buttery.
This is my favorite corner here. Just downshift. Don't touch the brake. You can think about it. Don't do it. Fastest Sector 2. And this is the late counterflex by Jethro. Racking up all the purple he can. Boom.
There it is.
10th and a half.
On a pad at Hungary. Here's the traffic. A bunch decided to come out all at the same time.
Look at this. P9 through 13 currently a 10th apart.
That pack of the pack is going to be the most fun to watch today.
So we got 2 cents coming out. He's on his out lap. Very good track awareness from 2 cents there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Currently,
Diego might be on another hot lap. And MK7 behind him is on a hot lap.
all right. Darrow's heading towards the finish line here.
Diego is heading to the pit, but I believe
Okay.
MK7 is on one. He's
Okay.
usually up there. He usually makes Q3. Ooh,
Oh
wow.
my!
What
What?
a lap. Goodness gracious. Excuse my French, but what a freaking lap.
What?
Really pulling out
What?
all the stops today, aren't we? Is he going to go out again? He doesn't have time to go out again.
Who?
Jethro. He's going to retire and
This is only
at the top of
Q2.
his
He doesn't
glory.
have to, but damn. Damn.
Fitz is back here
What?
warming his tires up. Oh, he retired. Okay.
All right, we are following 2 cents. He is 0.3 up on his best time. That would get him out of. That would put him in P10. He's got a Red Bull in front of him. Let's go 2 cents.
He can do it. That's not much time to make up. He can weasel his way up into P10. Had nothing but faith for him.
He's still up 0.3. Just maintain. Maintain.
Come on, bud.
Punch it. Punch it.
Nice.
17.6 gets himself P10 right there.
And Hilo spun on his lap, so he'll be headed back to the pit.
Invalidated. Okay. Woo. I'm feeling that got me a little excited there. A little palpitations.
A little emotional. Pretty big gap from first to 10th, but looks like about 5th it starts to tighten up a good deal.
Yeah, definitely. That's it. Yeah, it's 5th. It tightens up to what? 3/4, about 4/10, less than half a second. Huh.
What happened?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked at this
Yeah.
pitch pulling this out.
Wait one second. I am trying to add Potato Aim. He's saying that he needs an invite.
He got booted from the match.
It looks like it. Bear with me 1 second.
He should. Potato Aim has
There
joined.
he just joined. We are good to go then. So that's exciting. I'm curious to see what'll happen. I wonder if he had to burn an extra set of softs to get that time though.
I don't. Yeah.
And now Jethro probably has that extra set of softs.
I don't know.
Exciting times we live in.
Yeah.
It's pulled a wild card, absolutely.
Hitch is pretending to be really surprised about the identical quality times with 2 cents. Yeah.
I was kind of surprised by it. I haven't seen it in a while. It's happened a few times though for us.
Yeah. All right.
Derek and Type are always the 2 first ones out.
think they're running some kind of what do you call that thing where you're behind the guy and the wind tunnel-y effect. What do we call that?
Train?
Towing.
A tow.
Tow.
A tow.
Giving each other a tow.
I don't know why I said train. I was thinking of DRS train. I don't.
No, I got you. No, that makes sense. A line of cars.
Whenever I think of the
train.
tow, I think of NASCAR.
Mm. Since we're it's early in quali, I'm going to do a little show and tell. I got these socks for Christmas. My girlfriend's mom got them for me. That was very funny. One sock says on the bottom in very thick white grippiness, "Do not disturb." And the other one has a controller on it and says, "I'm gaming." That was very funny. But
What a sweet gift from mom.
yeah, if you guys know me at all, I'm not gaming much. I'm doing this.
You know, at any age, moms come in clutch. Because, like you giving me the Red Bull hat as a present, my mom actually gave me the Red Bull hat that I was wearing whenever you first came over, like that I was wearing around all the time. So even at the ripe old age of 30, moms come in clutch with Red Bull hats and things like that. Just the right things.
Yeah.
Double A's is pulling up to his apartment and will make the race. Well, that's a good thing.
That's a darn good thing.
You
sir.
will have to fight your way from the back. It'll be a much harder win this evening.
Oh, that's right. He won the last race?
Yeah, it's going to be a much harder win today. But we have nothing but faith in you.
Okay, next limited series. Winners start from the back.
Okay. If you win the race, you have to start from the back next race.
How about this? Every race is a reverse grid of the previous finishing order.
That'd be fun. I can get behind that.
7 races. There's a full quali for the first race, and after that, we just custom grid with the finishing, reversing the finishing results. I like this.
I've gotten a lot of requests for another realistic season.
Yeah, I mean, those are fun. They're tough just because of all the quality crap that goes into it, and you know, it's not an exact science. I think the best thing we could do is take the finishing. I think it was what we did the first time is we take the finishing results of that season and use that. We don't do a qualifying. We just take the end of season results and flip them around and sign them to cars.
Yeah.
I guess I'm finishing last every race to pull that off. Oh.
Jethro going kind of slow with Derek's going to the pit, and Jethro's going to start his lap.
All right, so
Pit
16 flat. Hold on a second. That's 4/10 faster than Hitch's time from last quali or last Q2.
And Hitch just put in a 16.4.
Yeah, so he matched his last time. What are these guys holding out?
That's ridiculous. That's a 16 flat. I don't know. That's might have to get him tested for performance enhancing drugs.
Or maybe he just, because the only wing you can adjust at this point is the front wing. Maybe he just turned it off.
Yeah. We just went way low on it. Realized he didn't need as much as he had.
Yeah.
Where does 2 cents go? 17,745. Not bad.
Prezi just put in a fastest sector 2.
I've been watching Jethro, and he also said that he put in a fastest sector 2, but then Prezi took it.
No, Prezi took it from Jethro. Sorry, there we go. 15-7. Woo!
These guys make me not want to race anymore.
Oh, I'm
Both.
literally speechless.
Derek was in and out of there real quick. That must have lit a fire under Derek.
Yeah, this entire like pit lane row paddock is just like a series of hold my beer, hold my beer, hold my beer.
Yeah. Especially whenever he gets down to Q3 with some of these guys.
Yeah. Oh, this is amazing.
I'll forever tell the story of the qualifying that was it Derek? Yeah, it was Derek that put in the lap on hards. Or in practice went out and put in the lap on hards and just blew everybody away by seconds.
Was that
It was like
Portimao?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that
all
track
just kind of
was.
like weird flex, but all right.
Yeah, that track was still new, I think, at the time. We were all still getting used to it. Alrighty.
It's a fun
Jethro
track. I
comes
love
in.
Portimao, especially in cockpit view.
Yeah.
Such a fun track. Like a roller coaster.
Typer Vit is coming out. D-Master is out.
Derek just started his. I wonder if Type R Fit came out in just enough time to give him a little bit of a tow.
Ooh! D-Master loses it. And doesn't invalidate, but it's probably not going to help his 17-2. He's up 5 seconds. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
And I think you're right. Typer Fit's behind Derek. So if that toe was anywhere, maybe it was on the pit straight? No. I don't know.
Looks like it was down that little mini straight right there.
Okay. Derek clocks a fastest sector 1.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on him. Let's see how he goes. If he can get a sector 1 and sector 2, I feel pretty promising. It seems like he might be throwing that car around right now.
But here's the thing. Jethro shouldn't be too concerned about this. Oh.
There he goes. He ran off track.
He got fastest sector 2 and went off track.
Derek, calm down, bud.
Oh. Derek shouldn't be too concerned about this. You're still on the front row.
No.
And
he's produced enough speed to show that he can win.
Do you know what side of the grid you start on? Because if you're on the
I think first place gets the inside line here.
Derek jumped the pit entry to stay back out.
It looks like that might have been. I don't know. I don't know if that was on accident or purpose, but doesn't look like he's going to get that time that he's looking for, or another chance for a lap, unless he's in the lean and just happens to have enough fuel. Let me go to his.
He's got to get his battery back up. He's at 65.
He has 2 laps of fuel remaining, so
how do you see
he can
that?
get it done. If you go to the camera type and change it to TV pod, you can look on his MFD, and in the top right-hand corner, you can see that he has 1.9 left.
Oh, wow. There you go. You learn something new every day, folks.
He's still got a good deal of battery left, and he's down to 1.7 now, so he needs to baby it. He needs to drive. He needs to be on a Sunday after church stroll. At the moment, he needs to take it nice and easy.
Sunday after
Those
church.
cars eat fuel. I don't think that gauge is right.
Sunday after church, aren't you speeding home to watch football?
Huh?
Sunday after church, aren't you just speeding home to watch football? I'm kidding. I didn't go to.
Going to go eat.
I don't go to church on ever, but
Neither do I.
I used to when I was a kid on Sundays. To be TBT. To be. What does TBT stand for?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday to when I ran out of fuel in a 5-lapper at Miami. That's funny.
That used to happen all the time. That was a really bad glitch.
All right. Derek is on his final lap. Is he going to run out of fuel?
He's going to cut it close. He ran over the line with 1.2.
Okay.
Radio is about to come over the line. Now he'll start.
He's coming up on his. Nope. Who is that? There's an Alpine right in front of Derek. Avoided him. Fastest sector 1.
Where does 2 Sync go? Nope. Which is about to go over. Improves to a 16 flat.
He does not get fastest sector 2.
Mm.
He is in low fuel mode and does not improve.
Does not improve.
He damn near matches it. I mean, valiant effort.
Here comes
Okay.
video.
While we
116.3.
Hungaro ring
Laners
starting
punching it around next.
grid order.
How about that? The teal? What are you talking about? That might have gone over my head.
What do you mean?
How about that Tilo?
I think if I'm looking at this old photo of the 2021 starting grid, I think P1 starts on the left on the outside. That could be good for Derek if he wants to take the inside line, break late, and take the
If
inside.
you can get a jump, yeah. Well, that's all she wrote for that. That's going to be a fun race.
That is correct.
Keep fat fingering it because I have multiple band-aids on my finger, so I have to
Alpha's
get
got
a jump on it.
Alpha's got P4 and 5. Not ideal. They'd rather be on the same row, I'm sure.
But, you know, MK7 has consistently, throughout this entire qualifying, put up a faster time than the Alfa Romeos. So I wonder if they'll just kind of take that and pick off anybody that makes any mistakes, or hopefully their strategy can be a little bit better, as opposed to trying to punch it around this track.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your top 10: Jethro, Derek, Mark 7 Hitch, Uncleaner Cross, Radioactive of Alfa Romeo, Typer Fit, TJ Diro or Dirty Diro, Prezi Prez, D Master OG, and GTSC 2 cents make out your top 10. We're now going to take a 5-minute break before we start the race. So don't go anywhere. I'll leave you in the safety car lounge to play some tic-tac-toe while you wait. I know you can't hear me. You weren't supposed to. Chris is in. Ginger Rage is commenting that he can't hear me. This is my streaming mic. This is my talk to Chris mic. All right, we are at the 1 minute warning.
Yep, I'll be
Let me go.
on the stream. I'll be right back.
Yeah, mute your Discord. Allade, are you in the club in the Discord? And if so, what's your handle? I think you're a first time chatter there. Are we back? Are we back, Chris?
Ready to do this thing?
You gotta mute the laptop. I'm getting you in both feeds. Go ahead and mic check.
Ready to do this thing?
Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and run the little intro video while you give them the go ahead. All right. Welcome back, folks. We are here at round 3 of Gravel Trap Mavericks at the Hungary in Hungary. No formation lap. Here we go. Lights out. And away some of them go.
Hilo received a drive-through penalty. Multiple people will receive a drive-through penalty off the start. Looks like Fitz and Hilo. It causes Jethro, Derek, and a few others to have not so hot of a start.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting. It looks like there was some kind of...
There's an Alfa Romeo of Type R Fit and Uncleaner. Looks like they unfortunately came together. There is no damage on either car.
Jethro has made it back into P1.
There's D-Master has spun, and it looks like a Ferrari has spun as well.
Where'd Derek go? He's down in P5. If anyone is in
a little bit of a bumpy start. Looks like people forgot they were on cold tires, maybe.
If anyone is in a party chat with any of the drivers and can get some information about what was going on there, if there was some kind of glitch or something, let us know. Right now, Hilo has jumped 11 spots to get up to P2. And he's holding Hitch back massively.
I think Type R has come into the pit.
And so is Fitz.
Fitz may be serving his drive-through penalty.
Gotcha. So medium to hards, soft, medium, medium.
With no safety car, the medium to hard would be a good strategy here, because then you've got a really big window of opportunity to try either the under or overcut.
Derek loses it on a high-speed turn.
Looking for damage. I don't see any damage on him.
And
It does look like he may have gotten lucky.
Yeah, but he was in the middle of the track, and luckily he was ghosted. But it looks like he might have come into some kind of contact with official Silos there. Ooh! Ooh, late bloomer. Late bloomer goes out, and we have what looks to be a
Safety
virtual
car.
safety car. I don't see a yellow
So
dot.
how does... It looks like a full safety car.
I don't see a yellow dot on the mini map.
Yeah, I don't see the yellow dot on the minimap as well. Sorry about that. So educate me. How does a safety car, how does a drive-through work on a safety car? If you pit on a safety car, does it allow you to do your drive-through, or do you
No,
have to do the
you
pit?
cannot. I've been DQ'd from races because you have 3 laps to serve it, and you can't do it under VSC or safety car. So the second the safety car
here's a
goes in,
question.
just go in behind it. Go ahead.
Hilo has not served his drive-through. You have to serve it by the end of lap 3, and now we are on safety car under lap 3.
He will have to go in the second this VOC ends. It doesn't count for him right now. He has 3 laps, not the 3rd lap. He has 3 laps to complete it. So he
There
basically...
are a few different... Sorry.
I'm going to go to this replay real quick. Hold on a second. I want to see... We did catch some of... Nope. We just saw Late Bloomer fly off. We can't exactly see why. It's really hard to tell. Looks like he just lost it. I'm not sure. We are back to racing, and Hilo did go into the pits when he should have. So he's
There are
serving
2 more drive-through penalties. Looks like Kloss and Double A's received drive-through penalties for speeding under virtual safety car.
Hilo is coming out in P10? 9, 10. He's fighting with Stickman. Stickman, who's
We
up.
do have a Ferrari, unfortunately, that is just DNF, causing another yellow flag, but it gets cleared, so we're good.
Okay. That means that...
Potato Aim will not make it to the end. It's
Official
a hard one to
Silos-
make it to the end on.
Yeah.
Even in the dry, it's hard. And then sometimes, you know, with dynamic weather, it gets wet, and that's just no fun.
Ooh.
It
Hilo-
minimizes mistakes.
Hilo gets a little squirrely on the curbs there, coming out of... I think that's turn 11. Meanwhile, while we've been kind of analyzing all this kerfuffle in the back, in the middle, up front, we've got Jethro 6 seconds ahead, capitalizing on the messy start, and Hilo blocking pitch. I'm got Prezi up in P3.
Looks like Cleaner started on the hards, and those mediums seem to be benefiting Hilo. I said that, and he immediately backs off just a little bit, but a little bit ago, it was providing some assistance. If anybody wants to put in the chat who you would like to lose today, just let me know, and I'll just talk about them eventually sometime, and you'll be good to go.
All right, we have someone who just joined this. Did you see that? Someone just joined. Can you,
And they're gone.
Can you boot people? Okay. Naz 420 life.
Not sure who that is, to be honest. Could be somebody that is a part of that NASA league. I do believe some of our people may have raced in there at one point.
I honestly think somebody with 420 in their name and it says Nas. I imagine it's the rapper. I could be wrong. But...
Oh, I thought I saw an A at the end of it. Never mind. But I do like Nas, so I mean, good taste in music.
Yeah.
I can't knock them for that.
D-Master was battling with Silos, but Silos has gone in very early. And let's check out. He was serving a drive-through. So right now, we only have one person who has stopped, and it's Typer Fit, and he stopped twice. 2 stops in 6 laps. So a safety car really is his only hope here, I think.
Bear with me 1 second. I'm just reaching out to the drivers to see if anybody is experiencing any other issues, but we did get a ping a few moments ago saying that there was a little bit of a desync, possibly. I'm trying to see if that's still occurring or if everyone's still racing. It looks like everyone is racing. It doesn't look like anybody is running at AI speeds, so we'll wait for any other bit of information, but as of right now, it looks like we are good to go.
How about this? Try pulling up Derek's personal stream on Twitch on your laptop, and then compare that to what you see on your Xbox on his following his car, and see if it's synced up. You think that might?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Tucson. I don't think I followed Derek for some reason, but I'm gonna watch Tucson. Yep, everything lines up to 2 senses. So let me locate Derek's really quick. I'm going to mute myself just for being efficient.
Okay, we have everybody
Derek
about
is
us.
not currently streaming this evening.
Okay. We've only got a couple close, less than a second battles. We got Beyond Johnny coming up on Uncleaner Cross, and we've got D-Master coming up on Stickman. Let's take a look at the D-Master Stickman fight. Ooh, we are up close and personal. So, Chris, I'm on board with D-Master right now. If we chase down Stickman, where do you think his best opportunity is to safely overtake him here? Is it on this post turn 11 straight?
Yeah, I think there's a good opportunity there, and I think the front straight's honestly the kind of a Monaco type situation, the best opportunity all around with that double dose of DRS. You've got that long front straight and then that mini dose right there. I think that's going to be, I think, playing it patient and just waiting for the opportunity as opposed to kind of forcing it throughout Sector 2. And the end of Sector 3 right there is your best chance here.
Yeah, that's what D-Master did, is he kind of forced it on the straight after turn 11 going into 12. He took a peek, and it caused him to really kind of muffle 12 and missed out on the opportunity to use the pit straight as his overtake point. Oh! Whoa! Here's there might be some kind of desync issue. I don't know if everyone saw that, but we were on board with D-Master, and he went off track and then teleported back on track.
We will keep a lookout for those issues. Looks like Radio is going to attempt to pass.
Coming up on Prezi.
Coming up on that front straight, and he is reeling Prezi in.
Hitch 3 seconds ahead of there. Man, Jethro running away with 11 seconds. Such a different experience than Japan.
Derek's stopped off into the pit for a pair of mediums on lap 10
What did he
and a
start
new
with?
wing. Hards, but it looks like he's grabbed a new wing as well.
Okay.
B-Master did get around stick. Did notice a little bit of glitchiness though. Hope the servers aren't having much of an issue today.
He's doing a good job of holding off radio here.
He is. He's doing a great job. He does a pretty good job of making that Mercedes as wide as they can possibly be and ensuring that his car is on the apex first. I mean, that's all you really need to do is just make sure that you're hitting the apex before them. But I know Radio kind of likes to play it conservative and to the end. So I'm curious to see if he's just going to kind of ride this DRS strain out and kind of pull away from his teammate a little bit.
He also knows that Prezzi's on mediums and we have to go in soon. So
yeah, so really no reason to fight or anything. Just keeping this up. And it does look like Pipard did get lapped by Jethro, or is about to get lapped by Jethro. Yep. Race has just not gone his way, unfortunately.
That's something they haven't fixed here, is that they haven't fixed this whole how to unlap lapped cars during safety car.
Big Helos picked himself up in a penalty, unfortunately. Easy track to get penalties on, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
All it takes is a bump and a curve to throw you off.
You just carry a little bit too much speed on the exit.
Yep. Easy one to pick up penalties on. Can't fault anybody for that. He's doing a good job. He's clearly reeling in beyond Johnny down of that double dose of DRS, and I think 7/10 is a little too far off. Yeah.
Well, we just missed it, but Derek just took Dirty Dero in the pit straight.
Wonder how long he's going to take those mediums. Is he waiting on a safety car for a pair of softs? Or
I don't know. Double A, by the way, who skipped out on qualifying and started in the back, is now up in P9.
I literally just opened my mouth to say what a race Double A has had, because halfway through this race, he's worked his way up into the points, and I think that start may have benefited him a little bit. I mean, there was so much jumbliness in the beginning. I think that may have helped him out, some confusion there in the beginning. And then, obviously, those free positions on the people doing drive-thrus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good recovery race from Double A's. Let's see if he can work his way up to some points to hold his...
Radio is in somewhat of a position to hold up Jethro. If Jethro pits and comes out behind Radio's going to have a few more laps to go on his hards and could hold him up a little bit. Maybe bring him back towards the pack.
Like Fitz may be dealing with some rather warm tires back there.
Fitz has left the session.
Well, we will figure out what happened there, because unfortunately his car is on the track and is now in AI. So, because you can see that it's completely ghosted Teal. We will figure out what happened there.
Can you reach out to him?
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Radio is
Oh, he's on him.
about to make that pass. Oh,
We've been
so
following it
close.
for a little while now.
Alright, I've reached out. Let's see if we get some kind of a response.
Oh, Radio's fallen back to half a second. As they come up to Fitz's AI and begin to lap him. Carlos is in the pits, going to hards. He's got to get out quick before he could. I guess he's already been lapped. We're now up to 20 seconds. Jethro has on the podium.
Yeah, what a dominant race from him today. He has consistently just put up times that looks like nobody can compete with.
It's starting to feel like Radio's getting a little impatient here. He's really dominating sectors 1 and 2. Looks like he took a peek before the chicane. Trying to keep the pressure on. Oh, he's going for it to 12. But
he tried. He was right there. I think
we might have it here on the pit straight. Prezzi's just getting great grip out of these exits.
oh yeah. He is his mediums are still prevailing. But I mean, they've got to be down to the end of their life. I mean, he's still putting up quite a fight. I mean, right now I'm looking around to try and see. It looks like Derek is taking on last week's race winner, Double A's. It looks like he might have the opportunity for a little dose of DRS.
All right, Prezzi's gone in. This now puts Radioactive 23, 24 seconds behind the lead. Which means Jethro could conceivably pit. And stay ahead of P3.
See, where's he going to come out?
Prezzi has come out P5. That is not a bad loss at all.
Yeah, not a bad loss. He's definitely making the most out of his race.
And clean air in both directions. He's good. 2 cents going at it with D-Master. Makes the overtake. D-Master on an outlap. It's cold hards. Apparently no match for 16 lap old hards. And I really don't think if 2 cents hits, he'll have much stopping him from getting back up into the points by the end of the race.
Yeah, same. I apologize. I'm just dealing with a little bit of communication with some drivers.
Are they not driving?
No, unfortunately, they are not. They have currently a driver that is not in the race that we're aware that they are not.
Oh, as D-Master tries to take 2 cents on the inside.
It does look like he makes it though.
He does.
Yeah, and gets that double. That's why I like making a move on that turn right there, because if you can make it before the apex and you get a nice exit, you also get that double dose of DRS. So not only do you get the move done, but then you get that extra little boost right there.
Put a little wedge between you and your opponent. I know that they have that in Australia too at turn 1. At turn 1 and 2. Okay, beyond Johnny. His teammate Hilo. So we got the Haas brothers here in the middle of the pack. Are they fighting or are they working together?
You know,
As they approach.
I've been wondering that because it does seem like they've made a few moves and they have switched positions, but it would be beneficial if they just kind of stayed in this DRS train because every time they get into it, I mean, they pick up maybe a 10th on D-Master. Yeah, there it is from. They're 2/10s actually, from 600s to 800s, 900s now. So it would definitely behoove them to keep using that DRS train.
Can we also note that Jethro is proving to everybody that you can go 20 laps long on these mediums?
Once again, playing Mythbusters.
Playing Mythbusters, I like that.
He really does. He is consistently blowing my mind and doing things that I just didn't think anybody else could do. But the only thing is, I can understand taking mediums 20 laps because it's only about 4 or 5 laps off of the suggested window anyways. So that's fine. That's understandable. I don't foresee softs going that many laps unless he's going to take these to like lap 26, lap 27 without a safety car. Because right now with how far apart the cars are, it doesn't look like we're going to run into the opportunity for a safety car anytime soon.
All right, Jethro has gone into the pits. We'll likely see him come out P2. Fighting Mark 7 Hitch.
Who I believe, let's check his tires really quick. I'm 20 lap hards, so.
Hitch takes the lead. Jethro is right behind him at about 2 to 3 seconds. 1.3.
I'm not. Seems like a little bit of a backwards strategy to take the mediums 20 and then the hards 15, but whatever fits Jethro's style of racing, I applaud him for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, that is interesting because he's...
I guess I kind of get it because you have the grippier tire with more weight.
Ooh, double A. It's a
Yeah,
5
I just saw
second.
that. That's rough.
Oh no! Hitch! Hitch!
Oh,
He's still moving, folks. He's still moving.
little eye.
He
Part of
just
his wing is off.
fishtailed.
His end plate on the left side is missing.
Yeah. Well, he's going into
Derek
the
picks
pits
up kind of a
anyway.
crucial penalty because he will need to pit before the end of this race. Unless he is also going to try to take a medium, set 20 laps. Up.
I would have given
Chair got very
Jethro
loud.
a lot of credit for going soft and being like, let's see how far I can take these.
Guys are definitely pulling all the stops. Pitch is back in the pit, unfortunately, with that damage. Here's going to be right behind him.
That is awesome for Cross.
Look at the traffic they just pulled out into.
Yeah, it's good for Cross
Yep.
that he got that wing, that Hitch got that wing damage. It gave him probably hope for that podium.
I hope Derek out too. It'll give him the opportunity to pick up a little bit more on those DRS straights.
Wow, look at this.
Wow.
2 through 6. Oh, we are going to have a fun end of this race, folks.
Jethro setting the fastest lap on hard tires. I mean, if the mediums prevail for Radio, he is fast enough. If Jethro can make one simple mistake, I think he can get there, but it's going to take kind of a leap of faith. Or not a leap of faith, an act of God, I guess, for him to make up that much time.
Oh,
That's pretty much the only thing at this point. Ooh,
Hitch
but a turn one.
is going for Prezi. And we're looking, Cross is looking to make a through goes Hamilton moment. Takes the inside of 3. Does it?
Nice and clean.
Gets it done. Okay. And Hitch lands fastest sector 1. He is moving and shaking.
Yeah, he's got some speed, that's for sure. He's definitely not, he's not slow at all. I mean, he's got the opportunity to get some wins.
Derek
Both him
just-
and his teammate are, his teammate showed last race. He's got the speed.
Derek just dispatched with Prezi. Prezi fell what looks to be 1, 2, 3 positions in as many corners.
Sometimes your tires just get too warm. If he can hold Derek within 3 seconds, though, he'll be in an okay spot. He can make up that P5. There is a yellow flag. Let's go visit that. Like Hilo is unfortunately having a bad time. That high-speed right-hand turn has proved to be quite an issue tonight. Was it 11, you think?
11. People are overshooting 11. People aren't overshooting 4 as much as I would have thought they would. It's 11.
Yeah, I figured we'd have a lot of
and
runoffs at 4.
It's... Where is it? There's the chicane. So that's 11. That's 10. It's 9. 9 is one that a lot of guys are fishtailing at. We actually have some footage of Mark 7 Hitch's incident coming out of 9 and then just gets squirrely back and forth, saves it, and goes into the wall. Ross just sticking the hitch.
I was just about to say, it looks like you need to be at least within half a second to make any kind of move with DRS, because we've seen a bunch of people get DRS and about 7/10 down that front straight, but it just doesn't seem like enough room.
Oh no,
even
you
with the
need to
double
be.
dose.
I think honestly, if you want to even think about taking a peek, you need to be at 0.4 when that flap opens.
Yeah, I can agree. Yeah. Doesn't look like that 3 seconds is going to mean much to Derek.
Well, yeah, he's got a pit, doesn't he? He's not taking these 25
I mean, we saw
laps.
Jethro take the mediums long. Did he start on mediums or hards? I think he started on
pit
hards.
early and started on hards. He could take these to the end, but is he going to take mediums 25 laps? Ooh.
Like if Diro can hang in there, he'll
We've got
pick
some
up that last
battling
point.
with Stickman and Typer Fit. Double A and D Master.
Yeah, he'll have some work to do though. He needs to get around him and then work his way up awfully quickly. He needs to get around D Master and beyond Johnny.
Well, looks like Hilo, who was ahead of Johnny, hasn't stopped. So unless they both pit 9 laps ago and I missed it, but they
yeah, Hilo spun
okay
a little bit ago. So
ooh, Double A goes for the inside line on turn 3. Gets it done. Aiming at beyond Johnny next. Yeah, that inside line in turn 3 seems handy.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Especially if you notice if the other car gives you any room at all. I mean, it's really easy to stick your nose in there. And once your nose is in there, the other car immediately has to give you room. Pretty good overtaking spot there, but I mean, it can backfire on you because you do stick your nose in there. The car doesn't leave you any room. You're stuck at full. So Double A is giving Beyond Johnny a run for his money, and he's going to be within that 400s that we talked about. So he's going to enter DRS at 260 something. Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
Double A's.
Takes the inside
like a hot
line.
Knife and butter.
Gets away.
Well, if he can just make up that 5 seconds, in my opinion.
And D-Master comes rolling in.
Just takes an easy one.
And dispatches with Beyond Johnny very quickly. He's doing a little, what we like to call ambulance chasing.
Yeah, just kind of let the guy in front of you do all the work and then getting there close enough to where, oh no, Halo picks another one, unfortunately. Let the guy in front of you do all the work and just kind of toe in behind him and hope for the best. And while that guy's focused on him, sneak your way through. And I feel like that's exactly what happened right there.
Absolutely.
It always feels nice whenever you pull that off.
Yeah. While we've been chatting,
let them burn their tires.
Mark 7 has caught up to radio, and he's now in an Alfa Romeo sandwich with radio and cross.
Mm-hmm. He's holding in there. I mean, Double A's is going to do the best he can. It doesn't look like Red Bull's going to have as good of a day as they need. It looks like even in the spot that they're in, Alfa Romeo is going to extend their lead by a good deal. Just because Double A's just hasn't had things go his way today. and was a little bit late to the race. But every point counts. So if Cleaner can seal this podium as opposed to fourth up, I mean, that's huge. But then again, will Radio play defense, or is he just going to try and run away?
Well, he can't run away. He just got closed in on from 3 seconds ahead. He's got to basically play mad defense and hope that Cross can, take advantage of it. He got very lucky in that corner.
Yeah. Is he going to park it or no?
I wonder what kind of pressure.
Hey, what I like sandwiches, but this isn't one that I would want to be in.
I wonder what kind of pressure he's feeling right now, having that much black and red in his rear view and in front of him. Ooh.
That might have been Stickman. Looks like he was just letting him go around, though. Adhering to the blue flag rules. I mean, I don't think Hitch is going to be able to make the move in turn 1. He's going to have to get him on the DRS straight because he's having to play defense against Cleaner and worry about trying to take Radio. He can wind up in a position where Radio parks it on the apex, allows Cleaner around, and then, it works out for Alpha, and he's still stuck now behind both Alphas. So if Alpha, if they were smart, that's what they would do. Cleaner would stick to the outside, take the long line. Radio can dummy MK7.
Here we go. He does it. Oh, but Radio gets a good exit. Holds the inside. Turn 3. Here comes Cross.
Oh, tried. He did try.
Oh, that was so valiant.
What a fight. Golly.
He's kind of swerving all over the place there.
A little defensive. I wouldn't say he's leaving, but
no,
a little swervy.
He's getting. I'd call it squirrely.
Yeah, maybe a warning flag. Taking a look at the board, and it looks like the rest of the field is kind of just. Looks like they're finishing their races up, doing their best to hold on to their spots with their penalties for those that do have them. And this right now seems to be the closest battle we have.
Well, Radio
Here's
got
the thing, though.
ahead.
None of them have battery, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So now they're just going to rely on the sheer skill at this point. Makes it a even more entertaining race. Get it.
Well, the defense
Cross
worked.
isn't a fun person to have behind you. He push and push and push until you make a mistake, and it looks like that seems to be his strategy today, because it must be nothing but red, black, and white all behind MK7 at the moment.
Yeah. We're gonna move on down to TJ Darrow real quick, just to see how he's making headway on Hilo. If you see Hitch or Cross get into the 3/10 area, let me know.
Yeah.
Darrow's under half a second now. What angle does he take that? Oh, he doesn't take it too tight.
Jethro picks up a penalty, but it's not going to mean a thing.
He can get like 10 more of those? 9 more of those and be okay?
Same as usual up in the front. There's they're all kind of just hanging in there. Tune back into them in just a few moments. Looks like Diro is the only other person kind of fighting for a spot out there.
That's who we're watching right now. He's Get under half a second in this turn.
Cleaner's got himself down to 3/10. Moving into sector 3.
Yeah, Zero's not going to pull it
back
off.
down to 3.
All right, coming back to this battle for the final podium spot.
Back here on Cleaner, and he doesn't get a good exit, so a little bit of a late shift, unfortunately, on his end. The battle for the last point is just as good as the battle for the first point sometimes. There is a spin. I don't see a car stopped on track, though.
Derek has gone to softs, everybody, while we weren't looking.
I didn't see him go into the pit.
Yep, he went into the pit. He must have seen an opportunity, and he's not probably... I doubt he's going to close 4 seconds in 2 laps. He might, with softs on old hards. But he definitely just stole fastest lap. Jethro can say goodbye to that.
Lost has DNF'd, unfortunately.
Oh no, my hopes for Ferrari scoring points tonight.
Yep, that is. And with that goes Ferrari's opportunity to score anything. But he was down there at the bottom, unfortunately. Looks like he may have had a tough beginning to his race. As Beyond Johnny picks up another penalty. Not another penalty, his first penalty. MK7 going to get it done this time.
Nope.
Right there. None of them are building their battery at all. It's just burn every straight.
Yep.
I mean, Derek is down to 1.2 seconds. He does have that penalty, though, unfortunately.
We're on the final lap. Jethro has just started the final lap. Derek is less than a second. Whoa, whoa. Less than a second from Prezi. He needs... Well, Derek has a penalty.
Yeah, so... It's
5 seconds. 3 seconds.
E-Master picks up a penalty. Not going to make much of a difference on his end.
The final lap is going for it.
Oh, pushes him wide. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That was rough.
Did we see contact there?
Oh, man. Not that I saw contact. I definitely saw a Red Bull going wide, though. That's for sure.
Oh. After the finish, we'll take a look at that replay. Jethro looks like he's taking a gingerly drive here at the moment as he comes out of Sector 3. Crosses the finish line. Victorious, 28 seconds ahead. Lapping everybody but P8 and below.
What a race.
For some.
So Cleaner gets the better end of that stick. P2.
This will extend his lead in the championship. He was tied for first with AA. Cross comes in at 2. Radio crosses at 3. Hitch 4. Derek with his switch to softs routine is only a second and a half ahead of Prezi as he crosses the line. Short of Prezi spinning, he is going to bounce back to P6, and he does. Double A starting from the back to P7.
That's driver of the day for me right there.
He's going to have an 8-second penalty that D-Master will not be able to capitalize on. D-Master crosses the line. And there you have it, folks. That is your finishing order, as FL Racer had been hoping for. We got to see some Alfa Romeo putting in that teamwork and placing themselves right where they need to be on the podium.
I think on constructors, they're the team to beat this year. My too early of a season call is Alfa Romeo in the front.
While we wait for all this to load, let's take a look at the replay of the contact we saw on the final lap there. It does look like there is a little contact with the Red Bull going wide. They come into the corner. He's up there. It's amazing that Radio recovered from that the way he did.
Yeah. He was able to get out of there pretty quickly. It looks like the MK7 had to do a little bit more spinning. It looks like kind of like my synchronized spin in Russia whenever we were racing on 21.
That was a good one. We have a video of that somewhere, don't we? Let's save.
Yeah, we'll have to break it out for next race. That was a great one.
Dig that up. All right, there you have it, folks. Let me get our darn faces off the screen real quick, so we can record this.
Oh, I didn't realize my face was still on the screen.
No, that's me. That was on me.
I get an explanation on what happened at the start. I am not sure what happened at the start. You should have had the opportunity to control your vehicle. We did get 2 reports of an issue, but it was both from PC players. But that is something that can be handled post-race in the proper channels.
Okay. All right. So, we have... Let's take a look here. At the leaderboards real quick before we head off for the night. Cross just took the second place. Jethro with 26 points gets another 25, so that puts him up to 51. Cross gets 18.
P2. Yep.
18. So that's going to put him at exactly 50. He's 1 point behind Jethro.
I'm pretty surprised, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said at the beginning of the race, whenever it seems like last weekend pressure was applied to Jethro and having to get up through a pack, it was pretty hard on him. But at the same time, it was also Japan, so it wasn't an easy one like Austria, which it's a rain race next race, and pretty elated to watch that and commentate that. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to drink an extra Red Bull, so I am extra on top of my game that day.
Sounds good. I will bring some kind of beverage myself. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Sure.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We will see you on Wednesday with round 4 in Austria, and there is some weather predicted. We'll send you out with our little Mavericks anthem here, and see you in a couple days.
Be safe, guys. Go Max.